This is why no contact always works as a weapon against a narcissist. Hey friends, welcome back. I'm really glad you're here. Today we're diving into a topic I return to again and again because it's that important. Why no contact actually works. In the nearly 5 years I've been making these videos, my message hasn't changed. Cut off contact with toxic people. Clear them out of your energy, your life, and your head. Stop letting their name flash across your phone screen. Delete the number. Block the email. If you have to, change your phone number or even your address. Whatever it takes, do it. Because the truth is, no contact works. This isn't just about ending a relationship. It's about healing from one. And here's the tough reality. You will heal, but they won't. To you, it was a relationship. To them, it was a game, a way to keep you hooked, controlled, and living in their shadow. That's why so many of the people I coach one-on-one struggle with going no contact at first. They can't fully process it. And yes, it's hard. In the beginning, it hurts. You'll feel that sting. You'll feel like something's missing. But what's missing isn't love or connection. It's the toxic pull they had on you. To truly heal, you have to cut 4 ties. The emotional tie, the financial tie, the physical tie, the spiritual tie, and one of the most powerful, maybe the most powerful, ways to break those ties is to go completely no contact. Here's where it starts. First, accept that this person never truly cared about you. Deep down, you've always known it. Second, let go of the fantasy of what you thought the relationship was. You're beginning to see the truth now. Third, commit to your healing and to becoming stronger than you've ever been. You will be tested over and over until you make the decision to stick to it. No contact means no calls, no texts, no replies, no reactions. Block them if you can. Shrink your digital and physical footprint. Sometimes that means changing routines. If you know you'll run into them at the gym every morning at 8 a.m., try going at a different time. The goal is to make it as hard as possible for them to find a way back into your life. Let's say you usually pick up your mail from the same spot every day. Maybe you'll need to change that habit. I'm not saying you have to flip your entire life upside down overnight, but keeping a small footprint means making intentional changes that protect your space, guard your peace, and keep you out of their reach. And going no contact is at the heart of that. Here's something hard to face. Some of the people you trusted, not just the toxic person you're thinking about right now, never had your back in the way you believed. Some may even be family. On the surface, they smiled, but underneath there was envy, jealousy, and in some cases, a disturbing wish to take your place. The last thing they wanted was for you to step into your full purpose or reach the goals meant for you. That's why it's important to accept that these kinds of people exist everywhere. I'm not saying everyone is a narcissist, but this is one of the reasons no contact is so effective. At first, going no contact won't feel natural. You'll be tempted. You'll be tested. You may even stumble, cut them off for a while, then slip back into contact. But eventually, something inside you will shift. You'll have that moment where everything becomes clear, and you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. No contact means shutting the door completely. You don't want to know who they are with, where they are going, what they are wearing, what hobbies they've taken up, or what's happening in their family. You're not tracking their vacations or their future plans, none of it. And it works both ways. They shouldn't have a single detail about your life. Not your hair color, not the books you're reading, not how your healing is going, not how much you've learned about narcissism. Nothing. In the beginning, this can be a tough truth to wrap your head around. But once it clicks, you'll see no contact for what it really is, a total shutoff of all communication and access. And believe me, the person you're thinking of will probably test that boundary. They might poke at it, tempt you, provoke you, or come at you sideways using different channels, maybe even showing up unannounced. When that happens, ask yourself, if they ended the relationship, or you were the one who had to walk away, why are they suddenly showing up again? Whether it's a week later, a year later, or 5 years later, the reason is usually the same. They remember they once had a way in. And if you've left even the smallest crack in the door, they believe they can walk right through it again. That's exactly why no contact isn't just a suggestion. It's a necessity. Here's where you start. Admit to yourself how your life began to unravel from the moment you met them until now. See clearly that envy and jealousy have been fueling much of their behavior. Accept that they care for no one but themselves. When you fully realize that your time, energy, mind, relationships, finances, and health are priceless, and that these are exactly the things a toxic person will drain the moment you give them access, protecting them stops being optional. It becomes your #1 priority. With people like this, the truth is upside down. If they say black, you can bet it's white. If they say turn left, the better road is to the right. This is where your wisdom steps in. This is when you stop playing their game and start using the tools you've been learning. This is when you truly begin to understand the power of no contact. No contact means you're done. No more conversations. No more caring about their approval or their opinion. Over time, that emotional pull fades. You block them on social media or delete the apps altogether. You ignore emails. You stop reacting. You cut away the ties, emotional, financial, physical, and spiritual, that have been keeping you tethered to them. Then something beautiful happens. Week by week, month by month, your energy returns. Your mind clears. Your inner balance comes back. And with that clarity, you finally see them as they really are, not the polished version you met at the start, not the occasional kind act they dangled to keep you hooked, but the real person, the one who could discard you without a second thought, the one who could verbally, financially, or emotionally tear you down. These people are toxic. They are shallow. They are hollow. They are bullies without courage. And they hate no contact because it's like building a thick, unshakable brick wall they can't climb, break, or trick you into opening. No contact sends a crystal clear message. You're out of my life, and I'm out of your game. No more being manipulated by if you'd only done this, things could have worked. No more living under the shadow of their tantrums, their gaslighting, their silent treatments, their triangulation. All of it stops. And here's the part you might not expect. The longer you stick to no contact, keeping your life private, even from those you trust most, the more your peace grows. Your energy grows. And piece by piece, you come back. In time, you'll start to notice something almost magical. New doors opening, opportunities you never imagined appearing, blessings arriving that you didn't see before. That's the space you create when you remove the chaos. No contact means just that. No communication, no guilt, no blame, no scraps from the person who tried to keep you locked in a mental haze where abuse felt normal and your boundaries didn't exist. That fog was where they had power over you. And for a while, you stayed there because you didn't see a way out. But now, you're out. You're healing. And you're never going back. If today's the day you're thinking about going no contact, I won't sugarcoat it. It's going to sting. You might feel that pull to keep just a little crack in the door, convincing yourself that maybe, just maybe, they'll change. That they'll reach out with some grand apology, or that they've finally become the person you always hoped they could be. But here's the reality. If they haven't changed by now, and trust me, they haven't, they never will. So don't ease into it. Rip the bandage off. Go no contact. Block the number. Delete the messages. Remove every trace of them. And yes, that includes the flying monkeys in their corner. You know the ones. Those loyal little messengers who lurk on your social media, fish for information, spread whispers at work, or just show up in your orbit to keep the narcissist updated. They are not on your side, and they never were. Cutting them off is part of cutting it off. No contact isn't just a rule, it's a turning point. It changes how you see yourself and how you see others. And if you're still hesitating, I want you to stop and ask yourself one simple question. What exactly are you waiting for? You already know who they are. You've read the books, binged the videos, journaled your pain, cried your tears, sat in meditation searching for answers. The truth has been knocking at your door for a long time, and deep down, you know this isn't the wrong step, it's the most important one. Because here's the thing, a narcissist never had your best interest at heart. Not yours, not the next person's, not anyone's. They served themselves and only themselves. And they kept you trapped in that suffocating mental haze, the narcissistic fog, so they could keep taking from you. your time, your energy, your love, your peace, your health. No contact is how you take all of that back. It's not just cutting them off from your phone or your inbox. It's cutting them off from you. It's refusing to let them tap into your mind, your emotions, your spirit. It's building a wall so high and so solid that nothing toxic gets through. And I can tell you, from my own life and from walking this path with countless others, that no contact works. Every single time, I've watched people climb from the pit of despair to what I call the mountaintop of indifference, that beautiful place where the narcissist no longer stays a single ounce of reaction in you. You can get there too, but it starts with a choice. And the further you move away, the clearer everything becomes. The narcissist starts to shrink in your mind, and you start to grow in your strength. You see them for what they are, not as the charming mask they wore in the beginning, but as the hollow, self-serving, manipulative person they've always been. So do it. Close the door. Bolt it shut. Don't just go no contact. Stay no contact. Because every day you do, you get a little bit more of yourself back. And if you're wondering, if not now, when? The answer is simple. There's no better time than now. You're not alone in this. I've seen what happens when people take this step. I've seen the light return to their eyes, the peace return to their heart, the freedom return to their life. You can have that too. All it takes is the courage to close that last door and never open it again.